And welcome back, everyone. So just before we start this absolutely insane run that we're going to see, there's just been one more donation from Zedo saying sustenance, another £100 if you get world record this run. No pressure.
I really don't fancy my chances of beating my world record on this run. It was a long grind to get it, and yeah, it takes a lot of good luck. But who knows? It's going to be an absolute roller coaster of emotions going through this game, Super Monkey's Ball. I'm feeling sustained. I don't know about you, Zogoff.
Absolutely. I shall be more sustained as the run goes on.
Okay, let's jump right into the sustenance. You all know the drill. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, the monkey. We won't offend him by approaching him without egg. We will grab egg, then approach monkey, not the other way around. Give him sustenance.
How people understand the rules of the game.
There is one rule. Sustain the monkey. Whoops. Grab the egg. Must not approach monkey without egg. Very important to sustain.
So there is the first skill. Edging your way around the platforms to scope one. It's still picking up the egg. And there's a nice skip here as well. I don't know if you'll be going for that one.
Wait, I'm not going to bother. It's too unpredictable for me.
So if you bounce off the second platform, as it rises up, you can reach the end and skip a cycle. But obviously, if you miss it, then you go careening off into the darkness. And
okay, this level is essentially an auto-scroller. Just got to make sure not to fall off the platform. Okay.
Which is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, you have absolutely no cue of when this is going to happen. It's all sort of muscle memory. But this one's a bit easier to predict because you can wait until it reaches parallel to this platform.
Unless you can play it safe by staying on the correct side.
Yeah, grab all the eggs. Sustain the monkey. Keep admire the smooth jazz while it lasts, because it really doesn't last. It's actually slightly faster on this one by my experiments to wait slightly before falling onto these platforms, so you maintain a bit more speed going into the next section. Maybe didn't quite wait long enough there, but as long as we get the egg, we'll be sustaining the monkey. Egg!
Right here, so you can get the trick where you flip the card.
Oh, perfect.
Very nice.
Wait a little bit to grab the egg. Make sure we sustain the monkey. Don't want to approach him without egg. And now the mood of the game really changes. It's sort of becomes a bit darker, a bit more scary. I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful. Whoa. Oh, I fell off. I was reading the text on the right hand side. Oh, silly me. It is beautiful. Much more about the experience. Oh, I fear I won't be getting the world record after that one.
I suppose you get a good skip here.
Letting the side down. Yeah, there's a sort of a skip here you can do by bouncing off the eyeball. Timing is pretty wacky. That looks really good, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Amazing. That was a really, really good one. Perfectly low. And this one's, for some reason, a lot slower. The movement speed is just completely tanked. It's you can see there's a banana party going on around us, and that's for Jaden. It's happy birthday, Jaden. If your name's Jaden and you're watching, happy birthday, my friend. You can do some really risky movement on this level and save some time by speeding around the corners, but I'm going to be taking it very safe here because it's risky as anything to go.
It's the first time you really see the thing where, since you can only accelerate in the direction you're facing, you've got a choice between, going faster in the direction you're actually going versus turning around sooner in order to take the corner fast.
Yeah, I'm playing on keyboard, so the controls are W, A, S, and D. They might not do what you expect them to. W accelerates in the direction you're facing. S decelerates, but not negatively. You can only slow down, you can't go backwards. And A and D move the camera. So you can only move in the direction you're facing. And Camera control is probably the hardest thing about this game. Oops, didn't quite stay on the platform there. You can save some time doing that. Only a little bit of loss, maybe a second. Okay, another complete stylistic change now. Become 2D, and there's a very fiddly level coming up. The one after this one. It's very easy to take deaths as it becomes like a complete bullet hell, and I don't fancy my chances of getting through it first time. But fingers crossed for this one here. Oops. Don't want to bonk my head on the spikes. That's also very easy to do.
The walls are pretty sticky, so
okay, I'm
too low.
Very nice, made it through. Whew. Yeah, you can see it gets a bit chaotic with the projectiles everywhere. It's amazing. Alright, we've got to collect all the eggs. Don't want to...
And at every point you've got a choice. Do you accelerate? Or do you turn?
Yeah, another one where sort of pre-turning is probably optimal, but you don't want to end up missing the egg. That's the way off. Because if you miss an egg, you have to slow down, turn all the way around, grab the egg, do the same thing again, and then start going again. It's absolutely crazy. The hitboxes on these spikes are absolutely enormous, so if it looks like I'm safe, it's because I kind of am, but I'm also kind of just playing it normally. You really can't get too close to these guys. They're absolutely huge, and it is so nice. It's so nice, it really is. A lot of the dialogue in this game makes perfect sense. I don't know how anyone would think otherwise. It's so nice. This one, dialogue on this level is probably my favourite of all of them. With you'll see it soon enough.
This one you need to find all of the eggs as well as, since there's one of them hidden around the corner.
Yes, movement for this one's a bit tricky. You can really the movement in this level can really be optimized. You can probably cut a second or two off just by moving tighter between these eggs. And there's a nice bounce you can get into the monkey here. Let's see if I get it. Okay, that was sort of close enough. You can get it a bit quicker, but pretty good. And glug glug glug, ha ha ha, brackets, fish noise. Skip here I'll be going for. Don't always get it, but get it more often than not. So I'll give it 1 or 2 tries. Hopefully we'll get it first time.
Those platforms are horrible when they overlap.
You really can't judge the platforms at all. Oh, this isn't looking great. Oh, that was probably one of the closest ones I've ever had. Amazing. And coming up on a drawing section, you guys can judge my artwork. I've been practicing all day, unironically. Okay.
Is this the run you practiced the most, would you say?
I've practiced this level more than any others. You can decide if that's a joke or not. Gone for a slightly different route this time around. I've been changing my route all day on this level. You can really have the freedom to do what you want with it. No, I've got plenty of ink. Well practiced. I have plenty of ink left over for the amazing artwork. Very nice. WASD, let's go. Been a cracking marathon, everyone. Thanks for stopping by on the final run to catch some Super Monkey's Ball. And just got to do some mathematics, and then we'll be coming to an end. Now, maths is the hardest section of the game. If you want to explain a bit about the cycles, Zoggo.
Yes. So, although it looks like you can manage a cycle on here, you cannot. However, as soon as you get out of this particular section, you're on a very tight cycle for the 5th section, I think it is.
Yeah.
Where anytime if you lose even a tiny bit of time, you won't be able to make that cycle and have to wait for, again, another one of these spinny platforms to come around.
Yeah, you have to really play it flawlessly. And there's a section which looks a bit like a bridge. You'll see it coming up. There's with these red bouncy pillars coming out of the middle of it that absolutely kills all of my runs. I've had so many runs die on that bridge.
Yeah.
Where you just have to get the perfect lineup to get it first try. You can actually jump straight over to the right hand side here with a really tight line, but not very marathon safe. And this is the screen here that always messes me up. See if it gets it. Oh, okay. I didn't. It was lost a bit of time, but made it across the bridge. That's as good as we can hope for.
Really.
I don't think I'm gonna make the god cycle here.
Yeah, you'll be on second cycle though, which is fine.
This is perfect lineup for the next cycle, so not too bad at all. Play a bit safe here. It's really easy to mess up and bounce off these red things.
Yeah, they send you absolutely miles.
Okay, that's the end of our mathematics lessons for today.
Now for a really weird routing.
Yeah, an absolute routing nightmare on this level. You can get some really precise hits on these balls and knock them ricocheting into the next ones, which can save quite a considerable amount of time, really. But it's absolutely not consistent at all. I managed to hit both of them, I think. Or maybe just one. I got distracted there, looking ahead.
Ooh.
Keep going. Okay, I hit one of them, but not both.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's still pretty good, and time's going to be coming up when I have been absorbed. So I'll have to fall into the monkey.
If you take this too early,
yeah, I don't want to.
Then you have to reset.
Okay, time.
Ah.
That's it. That's
Great.
Super Monkey's Ball. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you all enjoyed. Clean up this waste. Absolutely. I hope you're all sustained and you've all enjoyed the run. And yeah, that's it for me. I don't have any shout outs. I don't know about you, Zolf.
No.
Okay. Yeah, pass back over to...
Wow. I'm lost for words. So during that absolute piece of artwork, there was actually 2 massive donations, so I'll read them out now. One was from Monkey, which was a nice £116, saying, "Good job, guys." And one from Jay, which was £62.
Thanks,
sorry, £62.10, and it said, "While we're on mathematics, this is one of my favourite numbers."
Thanks very much for those amazing donations. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, I'm still lost for words. Thank you both. That was truly amazing. And if you don't have any shout outs, then I guess there'll be a short break before our outro happens. So yeah, just thank you so much again. It was amazing.
Cheers.